What do I think it's gonna be, or what do I want it to be?
Both.
That's the question. What I would love for it to be is some style chipper followed by a max out, because I've never seen that combination before, where like you have 50, 50, 50 of like 4 different movements, and then remaining time, have a max out. Okay, well, whatever the remaining time is, so you gotta get to that bar as fast as you can. I think that'd be cool and different, just because we've never seen that aspect before. What do I think it's going to be? I believe it's probably gonna be a burner couplet. We've already seen a triplet now. I feel it needs to be either a couplet or something with a time domain where you have a certain amount of rounds you have to complete in a certain amount of time frame, and if you do, you just advance to the next time frame, so on and so forth.
What's a couplet?
Couplet, 2 workouts back to back. So triplet, 3 different style, or not workouts, 2 exercises back to back that they go back and forth on. Triplet is 3 different exercises that you cycle through. I would love a chipper. I really want a chipper to come out. The equipment, there's not a lot of equipment this year, so they've taken the rower out, which is different. That's definitely new. So you don't really have that like endurance push unless you have a jump rope. So I don't know how a chipper would be formatted correctly to actually test the athletes appropriately. So I'm not quite sure how a chipper would work out. I would love for one to come out, but I don't think it will come out. Ooh, that's a really cool number. 22.2, I just realized that. So that would be fun if they actually did a play on the fact that 22.2, and we're not gonna see that for ever in our lifetime. Yeah, it won't ever happen again in our lifetime. So that'd be kind of cool if they actually use today's date to kind of fit what the formatting is, maybe every 2 minutes or 22 reps, who knows, but that'd be cool.
What were you gonna say, Cody? Come here, bro.
What do you got, Cody?
Show your face, dog. Come here.
I already said I think it's gonna be a repeat on this year, but what Storm just said, that 22.2, so I'm thinking they might play with that number and do a couplet. Like he said, the two different exercises, just ripping them out. So I would see maybe now it might be cleans and pull-ups as a nice little like start with 15, 12, 9 or something like that, or 21,
that would be a nice
15,
little
9.
burner, right?
Yeah, a little quick one.
What if they do like 2 movements, every 2 minutes, and then
3 rounds every 2 minutes of 2 different movements?
No, I'm thinking just 2 all the way through. Like
well, I
2
kind of
something.
cheated, so I'm going based off what I just saw with the video, what they have set up. I saw a pull-up bar, didn't see a barbell out there on the setup, but I'm really thinking...
That's not fair. I didn't get to look at the fact that they got something set up. Now I'm on Cody's side. I believe Cody's got it right.
I'm going off what I just saw, so I'm really thinking we might have a gymnastics movement again. You're gonna have the endurance, so the jump rope might come in, and then the cleans. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm excited. Pace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Stick to your game plan.
What game plan?
Whatever one you come up with.
Go full send. Just go full send.
Starting at 1 rep each, add 1 rep per round until you reach 10 reps. I think this one is
So it goes up to 10 and then back down to 1?
Mm-hmm.
up to 10, but you have to keep in mind.
Alright, I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all.
That's a boring workout.
That's such a boring workout. They're getting worse. It's boring.
How you feel? Tell me, Storm. It's okay. Go ahead.
My honest opinion, I'm so bored. Like, I understand that they could make a workout a lot more fun for most people. But deadlift and burpee, I mean, you're kind of testing the same domain as a box jump and a burpee as far as the cardiovascular. And this is gonna wreck people's backs, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with wrecking people's backs during an open testing workout to find out who's gonna be the fittest on earth. But just deadlifts and burpees, it's just gonna hurt. It's not fun. This one, we're just gonna grind. Like, you just gotta move from the beginning.
Boring.
What's the weight?
225, I think, for the guys. So, I'm gonna just speak openly. What I think as far as tips and tricks for this workout, since it's 1 all the way to 10 on deadlift and burpee over bar, and then obviously making your way back down, so ascending and descending ladder, is if your Diane time, you normally perform your deadlifts at 225 unbroken, then attack this workout by performing those deadlifts unbroken only for rounds 1 through 5. After that, start breaking it, your deadlifts in half, by only just performing 2 to 3 reps depending on what round you are, just so you don't burn out your posterior chain for those burpees, because the burpees are really what's going to be the taxing part for most athletes, to maintain a fast-paced burpee. Deadlifts are a very quick rep count movement. The burpee is very time intense, meaning you waste a lot of time performing every single rep of that burpee. So that's how I attack it. On the way down the ladder, still use the same exact rep scheme. When you do hit that last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on where you're at, honestly, I would be tapping going as fast as I can with that barbell, and then just grinding through the burpee the entire time. Now, I still have to see the standards of what the burpee is. I don't know if it's burpee over bar, burpee facing bar. So I'm gonna actually find out the exact rules on that, because that has also a big factor in how you're gonna pace the workout.
I think it's bar facing. I think they say bar facing burpees, yeah. How would you do the burpees? Single leg step? Both?
So that's a good question. How would I do the burpees? I would still have to see if it's bar facing burpees, which is, it looks like right now, if you are allowed to step up, and yes, you are allowed to step up. So you would definitely be stepping up and jumping over on every rep, because that is the most efficient way. If you're doing a 2-foot jump up from that burpee every time, you're taxing your core on top of the fact that your back is already taxed as well, so your midline is really going to take a hit. By performing that step up, you're going to be able to maintain a pace and a rhythm the entire time, and the rhythm won't change. You'll be able to maintain that rhythm all 10 minutes. So as far as warm-ups, guys, it's full posterior chain. So I would definitely do a lot of banded work, making sure that those glutes are firing, a lot of mobility as far as the lower lumbar and thoracic, because you are going to be performing a lot of flexion and extension on the burpees, and then you're going to be extremely static and controlled on, it's a decent to moderate weight deadlift at 225 for the guys. So that is going to be pretty taxing halfway through the workout. That is a lot of reps by the time you get to the end of it. So warming up the glutes, lower back, the erectors, I would prefer you guys using a lot of bands, do a lot of band work, and make sure you're extremely warm going into the workout. If you go into it even a little bit cold, that will affect your overall score and performance, that's for sure. So make sure you're more warmed up than usual, and you're gonna feel that motor being able to really engage and stay there throughout the entire WOD.
And then what about now breathing?
Breathing.
How would you breathe?
You gotta breathe from the get-go. Honestly, every athlete, doesn't matter what workout it is, you guys should be thinking about breathing from 5 seconds prior to 3, 2, 1, go, and just maintaining a breathing rhythm with your reps. Same thing with your deadlift. I mean, you should be at tight core and only breathing at the top and at the bottom with those deadlifts. You should never be, unless you have like a 500-pound deadlift and 225 feels really easy, yeah, I'd be breathing the whole time during that. But you're gonna have to keep that core pretty engaged just to keep your back safe. That's the other thing. You always wanna be safe with those backs. And be efficient with your lever system. Thanks guys for watching this video. Like, subscribe. Good luck this Saturday. I'll see you guys out there.